I feel like the mobile clinic gets us closer to where most of the people are who have significant healthcare needs. There are literally thousands of people in the inner city area of Akron who don't have access to healthcare other than the emergency room. That has been the most powerful motivator in my mind to get out into the community.
We met with Pastor Dennis from Mount Calvary Baptist, and we were telling him about our vision and of the mobile clinic, and he said that downtown was a population of working poor, and he said there are 10 churches like mine that have people in the church that can't afford health insurance and are uninsured, and he said, if you come downtown, we'll keep you busy. And that's our goal, is that we get a presence downtown that will allow the churches to be used as clinic sites. And our hope and dream is that people will see that it's the church that's caring about them, not just the medical facility, but it's the church that's behind it, and that they feel the love of Christ through that church as well as through the doctors and the nurses that are ministering to them that night.
My reaction when the mobile unit came, I was excited. It just reminded me of how big God is, and He can make things happen just for Him providing all the things that we need to do His will.
I seem to be a bit surprised that there's not actually money connected, or they're not going to have to pay for any part of it. They are very appreciative of having this free clinic available to them. And the last patient, for example, that we had, he clearly stated that I'm here because, I have no place else to go.
I got this great email from a resident that was at the program that said, I'd like to serve there. Do you think we could have an orthopedic clinic? And I almost fell off my chair thinking, gosh, that's what we need. And we've been able to do that and have the orthopedic doctor right there to take care of the care that I might have felt uncomfortable giving just because of my experience. And it's just been a wonderful extension of the clinic.
One of the things that we noticed when we first started seeing patients is that there are so many diabetics out there who are basically adrift. They have either run out of their medication, or they can't afford the medications that have been prescribed, and they're basically not taking anything, and their diabetes is basically out of control. So we thought, how can we reach out to those people? And the idea of having a dedicated, specific diabetic clinic came to mind.
The diabetic clinic is extremely important to the uninsured because diabetes is the disease that doesn't go away. You have to constantly monitor it to keep it under control. It requires medications, it requires blood work, which can be very expensive, and the clinic provides free blood work. In addition to the physicians and medication, the counseling by dietitians to help with lifestyle modification, and it provides a continuity of care that's really important when you're addressing the disease that requires a change in attitude and very definite patient participation in controlling that disease.
First thing we usually do is provide them with a glucometer so that they can test their blood sugar. Then we talk about when they should be testing and what our blood sugar goals are, how to write the numbers in a logbook so that they can bring them back with them and show the doctor how they're doing. We talk about how their medication is working and how they should be timing it with their meals. And then another big part of diabetes is their meal planning. When they come to Faithful Servants, they are always shocked and surprised. Like, really? This is what you're giving me? I can have all this? They're so excited because now they're going to be able to treat the disease the way it's supposed to be.
It is amazing how God has opened doors for us to serve this population in ways that if I would have sat down and listed this is how we're going to help people, would not have been on my list in the first round, and now the list keeps growing. It's amazing how that has come along in the ministry that none of us really expected.